Have you ever made a wish, blown out the candles on a birthday cake, thrown a coin into a fountain, or written down a list of everything you want to attract into your life? You are told to focus on your desire, to feel the wanting, to pour all your energy into the thing that is missing. What if that was the very thing holding you back? What if the way we've been taught to manifest is backwards? Let's talk about the flaw in modern manifesting. The problem isn't your desire. The problem is your focus. That wish list approach where you stare at what you don't have creates a powerful vibration. But it's not the vibration of having. It's the vibration of lack. You become a magnet, not for your dreams, but for the empty space where they should be. Science is starting to whisper this ancient secret. In quantum physics, there is a powerful idea called the observer effect. It reveals that the act of watching a particle changes its behavior. The scientist cannot be separated from the experiment. Now, translate that to your life. You are the scientist, and your reality is the experiment. If you are constantly observing, measuring, and focusing on what you lack, what are you changing your reality to look like? You are reinforcing the reality of its absence. You are proving to yourself that it is not here. This isn't just new science, it's ancient wisdom. The Hermetic Principles, sacred knowledge from the time of the Egyptian mysteries, begin with a stunning law, the principle of mentalism. It states simply, the all is mind. The universe is a mental creation. Think about that. Your reality is a creation of mind. So, if your mind is dominated by thoughts of what you don't have, what kind of world do you think you are creating? A mind focused on lack can only create one thing, a world of more lack. And the great spiritual teachers knew this. Over 2,500 years ago, the Buddha taught that the root of all suffering is desire. Not the having of goals, but the churning, grasping, needy wanting that comes from a feeling of incompleteness. When you chase abundance from a place of need, you are telling the universe you are not whole. And so, the universe, in its perfect mirror-like wisdom, agrees with you. Abundance remains always one step ahead, a mirage on the horizon. You are stuck in the pain of not yet. But what if you could escape this trap? But what if I told you there was an ancient blueprint, a code used by mystics and sacred geometers that reveals the precise method to shift from a state of wanting to a state of being? A code that bridges the world of spirit and the world of matter. A code that shows you how to become the person for whom abundance is not a future wish, but a present reality. This is where the real magic begins. So, what is this ancient blueprint? It's not a complex spell or a secret mantra known only to a few. It is a shape, a simple yet infinitely profound geometric pattern known as the Vesica Piscis. Look at it, two perfect circles overlapping. In the space where they meet, a sacred shape is born. That central almond, the Vesica Piscis. This is not just a drawing. This is a diagram of the universe. This is a map of your own soul. Let's read the map. The first circle represents spirit. This is the unseen world, the quantum field of infinite possibilities. It is the unmanifest potential, everything that could be. It is pure energy, the source of all creation. Think of it as the mind of God, the great void, the cosmic soup of everything and nothing all at once. The second circle represents matter. This is our physical world, the world you can touch, see, and feel. The world of your body, your home, your bank account. It is the realm of form, where things are solid and real. Now, where these two worlds overlap, that narrow, luminous gateway in the center, that is you. You are not just a physical body stumbling through a material world, and you are not just a ghost trapped in a machine. You are the sacred meeting point. You are the bridge. You are the precise point where spirit, the unmanifest, the idea, the potential, reaches into the world of matter and becomes real. Your consciousness is the Vesica Piscis. It is the womb where creation happens. This truth has been hidden in plain sight for millennia. In Christian art, the Vesica Piscis frames Jesus Christ, showing him as the bridge between heaven and earth, the divine made physical. It forms the shape of the sacred halos, a symbol of spiritual energy manifesting around a human head. It is the very first step in sacred geometry, the Genesis pattern from which the entire flower of life blooms. It is the cosmic starting pistol for all of creation. And biologically, it is the shape of the human womb and the human eye, the vessel that brings new life into the world and the organ that brings light into your mind. This changes everything. You are not a powerless speck in the universe begging for scraps from a distant god. You are the operator of the gateway. You are the Vesica Piscis itself. Your thoughts, your feelings, your state of being. This is the control panel. Your consciousness is the gateway through which the potential of the quantum field becomes the reality of your life. So the question is no longer, how do I get what I want? The only question that matters is, what are you allowing to take form within you? Are you allowing the energy of lack to take form? Or are you ready to become the gateway for abundance? This leads us to the most practical and most scientific part of all. How do you control the gateway? The answer lies in a universal law that governs everything from atoms to galaxies. And it governs you. So we now see the map. We are the sacred gateway, the Vesica Piscis, where spirit becomes matter. But how does it work? What is the actual mechanism that pulls a dream from the world of thought into the world of things? The answer is vibration. And this isn't just a spiritual idea, it's a fundamental law of the universe. Let's start with the science. Quantum physics has revealed a truth that mystics have always known. Everything in existence, from the chair you're sitting on to the thoughts in your head, is pure energy. And this energy is constantly moving, constantly dancing. It vibrates. Your thoughts and emotions are not just abstract ideas, they are powerful bursts of electromagnetic energy with a measurable vibrational frequency. A thought of love vibrates at a very high, fast frequency. A thought of fear vibrates at a low, slow, heavy frequency. This brings us to another one of those ancient Hermetic laws, the principle of vibration. It states plainly, nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates, everything is in motion. You, me, the air, the stars, it is all a cosmic symphony of vibration. Here is the life-changing consequence of this law. You cannot manifest a high-frequency reality from a low-frequency state. It is a cosmic mismatch. You cannot tune a radio to a classical music station and hear heavy metal. The frequencies don't match. In the same way, you cannot broadcast the low, slow vibration of fear, scarcity, and I don't have enough, and expect to receive the high, fast vibration of abundance, joy, and overflow. The universe is simply giving you back a perfect match to the signal you are sending out. Now let's bring this back to our symbol. Remember the Vesica Piscis. One circle is the spiritual realm, the quantum field, which contains the vibration of infinite abundance. The other circle is your physical life and all your circumstances. The overlap in the middle is you, your conscious awareness, your personal vibration. You are the tuning fork. For the abundance that exists as a pure potential in the spiritual circle to cross over into your physical circle, your personal vibration in the overlap must be a match. You must vibrate at the same frequency as the thing you desire to become. To have wealth, you must vibrate with the feeling of already being secure and generous. To have joy, you must find the frequency of gratitude and peace within you right now. This is not a theory. I've seen it transform lives. Let me tell you about a woman named Sarah. Sarah was drowning in debt. Every waking moment was filled with anxiety, calculating bills, and the terrifying feeling of lack. She was praying for a miracle, but her entire being was vibrating with fear. One day, she understood this principle. She decided to stop begging for money and start embodying the feeling of financial peace. It felt like a lie at first, but every day she would find just 5 minutes to sit, close her eyes, and feel what it would feel like to have all her bills paid. She felt the relief. She felt the safety. She vibrated with gratitude for this feeling, even though her bank account hadn't changed yet. She wasn't manifesting the money, she was tuning her internal tuning fork to the frequency of having. Within a few weeks, unexpected things began to happen. An old debt was repaid to her. She received a bonus at work. A new client appeared out of the blue. The universe was not responding to her old prayers of lack. It was responding to her new, powerful vibration of abundance. Sarah changed the signal, and the station had to change its broadcast. The power was never about controlling the outside world. The power is in mastering your inner world, your vibrational gateway. You hold the tuning fork. So we arrive at the most important question of all. How do we deliberately tune this fork? How do we move from knowing to becoming? So now we understand the map, and we understand the law of vibration. This brings us to the most critical moment, the doing. How do you actually become the Vesica Piscis? How do you tune your gateway to the frequency of abundance? It's time to stop chasing and start embodying. Here is the practice. Step 1. Feel the reality before it arrives. Abundance is not a number in a bank account. It is a feeling. It is the feeling of fullness, of safety, of joy, of freedom. Your first and most important job is to generate that feeling inside of you now, before any external proof appears. This is the powerful teaching of the mystic Neville Goddard, who called it living in the end. Don't focus on the struggle of the journey. Immerse yourself in the feeling of the wish already fulfilled. If you desire wealth, don't feel the struggle of being broke. Close your eyes and feel the profound peace of knowing all your needs are met. Feel the weight lift off your shoulders. Smile with the genuine relief of it. You are not lying to yourself. You are building the reality from the inside out, using the only tool you have direct control over: your inner emotional state. Step 2. Cultivate a mind of plenty. Your thoughts are the architects of your vibration. You cannot have a mind full of not enough and a life full of more than enough. It's a cosmic impossibility. This wisdom is ancient. As the Bible says in Proverbs 23:7, "For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he." You become what you persistently feel and believe at the deepest level. So, how do you rebuild your mind? You use simple, powerful tools. A gratitude journal is not just a cute diary, it is a recalibration device. Every time you write down something you are thankful for, you are sending a powerful signal to the universe. I am paying attention to the good. Send me more of this. You are focusing your observer effect on the abundance that already exists, making it expand. And then you must act as if. If you were already living in that abundant reality, how would you carry yourself? How would you walk? How would you talk? You wouldn't hoard, you'd share. You wouldn't complain, you'd appreciate. You don't wait for the abundance to act this way. You act this way to become the abundance. Step 3. Act from alignment, not desperation. This is the final master key. Every action you take is either a powerful signal or a desperate plea. An action taken from desperation, like frantically applying for jobs you hate from a place of panic, screams, "I am broke, I am needy." It pushes your desired reality away because the vibration is a mismatch. An action taken from alignment, like calmly updating your skills or helping someone else while you wait for your own break, because you operate from a deep trust that all is well. This action whispers to the universe, "I am so secure in the flow of abundance that I can give, I can learn, I can build without fear." This is magnetic. This is irresistible. This is the ultimate shift. You are no longer a beggar on the knees of a random universe hoping to be noticed. You are a master of your own gateway, standing in your power. You are broadcasting a signal so clear, so consistent, and so powerful that the universe has no choice but to deliver. The physics of vibration and the principles of mind demand it. You have stopped manifesting wrong. You have begun embodying truth. And when you live from this space, you are no longer trying to unlock abundance. You suddenly realize you were already standing in the treasure room all along. And so we arrive at the great remembering. We have walked this path together, from confusion to clarity. We began by uncovering the flaw, seeing how the very act of wanting from a place of lack kept our dreams at a distance. We then discovered the ancient blueprint, the Vesica Piscis, and saw that it is not just a symbol on a page, it is a picture of your true self. You are the bridge. You are the sacred overlap. We unlocked the cosmic law behind it all, the principle of vibration, understanding that to bring something into your life, you must first become a vibrational match for it. And we embraced the practice, learning to stop chasing and start embodying, to feel the reality before it arrives, and to act from a place of alignment, not desperation. Every piece fits into a perfect, divine whole. This brings us to one final, majestic, Hermetic law, the principle of correspondence. It simply states, as above, so below, as below, so above. The macrocosm of the universe is perfectly reflected in the microcosm of you. Look up at the night sky. See the vast, infinite, overflowing abundance of galaxies, stars, and cosmic dust. That above is a mirror. The below, that is you. The boundless creativity, the infinite potential, the sheer explosive abundance of the cosmos. This is not outside of you. It is your blueprint. It is your natural state. You were not born into a universe of scarcity. You were born from a universe of infinite supply. You are the living, breathing gateway. Your consciousness is the sacred space where the formless becomes form. So I leave you with this one question. The only question that truly matters: if you are the bridge, if you hold that power in the space between your thoughts and your reality, what will you choose to build in that sacred space today? Will you build a monument to your fears, or will you build a temple to your dreams? The power was never outside of you. It was never in a special ritual or a perfect wish. It was always only within the overlap, within you. The universe is waiting for your signal. It is ready to reflect your new vibration with perfect precision. You have the map. You know the law. You have the tools. Now go and resonate.